Just talking about what practices I'll be able to apply to modern firearms. Well, any of the sanding and the shaping, especially using a file, I started out just like, and then by the end of it, I'm like, just, I then got to the point where I could move the wood pretty quickly, especially on the fore end. Like that, I thought was going to take hours, and I'm just like, oh man, this is like moving really, really quickly. So you being able to, take the time and measure it. One thing that I have changed already is I got a drill press, and I'm setting it up currently in the shop because, like I said, issues with the tinions caused from not using a drill press that I'm currently trying to go back and fit. And also, like this little mistake back here, I'm probably going to end up redoing this. But you see, there's a gap right here because I rounded these corners. So just a little moving the wood and making sure that it's where it needs to be. And taking time to measure twice and cut once. There's some things that got rushed that I'm gonna have to pay for this upcoming week and fix before we move on to actually fully finishing up the gun because I want it to be done right. Uh, I guess one thing that I would like to do to increase the or to kind of customize it. Uh, well, I want it to be as original as possible. I thought about trying to get that tiger stripe look, figuring out a way to get that kind of curly maple look to the wood. Um, maybe a procedure to do like a faux curly maple. That might be something that I would be interested in. And I'm also fairly interested in maybe doing some engraving on it, uh, possibly. But I mainly want it to be as traditional and as, I guess you could say, period correct as possible. So, as far as doing any customization, yeah, I'll probably file on this back trigger just a tad to make sure that we get a little bit better clearance when we're setting that when that set trigger, because like you can see, depending on it, it takes a good bit of pressure, so it'll release, but then yeah, so I'll probably either clean up that or reshape this brass a little bit better. I mean, it still functions, but I would like to do that. Uh, and like I said, the finish I'm gonna go traditional, maybe a linseed oil. Try and go as period correct as possible. And like I said, if I can figure out a way to do that faux curly maple, I'd love to. But if not, we're just gonna keep it as simple and as reliable as possible. Maybe do some engraving, maybe a little bit of checkering or something on the stop back here right at the grip because it's so smooth. But other than that, pretty much gonna keep it simple. Uh, but that's pretty much it for the class. So I really enjoyed it and can't wait to finish it up.